Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Intensive Treatment's playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. It's been a bit since we've recorded the last 6 parts, so
Yeah.
we're gonna try and we're gonna finish this playthrough today. Got
Yeah.
a few
I'm
parts to
excited.
record. Okay, Killer Croc just fucking dipped, I guess.
We need the we'll have to insert into this or at some point the is it fast enough? Can you run it back with the Arkham Asylum thing?
Yeah,
But
we'll save that for the TikTok account we'll make at some point.
yes, I have to get on that. We have to make an intensive treatment TikTok account. But I'm on a bit of a Asylum binge again, as it is every few months, because I don't know at the time of this being released. Um, probably a month and a half, maybe 2 months at this point. But Marvel, at the time of this recording, a few days ago, released a Return to Arkham Revisited video,
Mm-hmm.
and I rewatched it today, and I was just watching the Asylum part. I'm like, damn, I really want to play Arkham Asylum. So I'm gonna boot up my 360
Good.
before I go to bed or tomorrow. And
Wait till you see this, because I've never had this happen before.
oh no,
So usually when this cutscene plays, he's supposed to break the boards underneath.
right?
But since he was already chasing me and he dipped back into the water, the boards aren't broken.
And you can just run over them?
I can just run over him.
That's so
Yep.
weird.
I never had that happen until I recorded it.
That has never happened to me ever.
Even when I was playing through it, I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Because I can hear him chasing behind me, and I knew that the cutscene was about to start, so I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But I guess he just was just like, okay, whatever.
He's
I
just
won't
like,
break
I
the
don't need it.
boards today. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't need it. I'll get Batman
So
another
weird.
day. And then it goes on as normal. So
Huh.
yeah, that was a bit weird.
Strange.
Strange, man. So now he's breaking the boards.
How does this boss fight fare, 15 or so years later, every time you play it? Is it still just as nail biting? For me it is every time. I mean, obviously there's a less of a fear factor because you know what's gonna happen, but I don't know, it's still really well played out.
I don't get as tense as I used to, but I mean it's way scarier playing this without sound on at all.
Yeah.
You don't know because you can't hear them at all. You can't hear the music blaring, and so you're kind of caught off guard. I've had it happen a couple times where I'd be recording the game and I couldn't hear anything on the screen. So, I'd see the wavelength kind of jump up a little bit. And I'm like,
Mhm.
wait, where's that coming from? And then I'd turn around at the last second and Killer Croc
Yeah.
would get me.
Why
So,
don't you play with sound on?
well, the way that I for this playthrough specifically, because I have the 360 hooked up to my PC, and the one of the monitors that I use doesn't play sound at all. So,
Oh, okay.
and since I'm wearing headphones, usually I can't hear it unless I turn it on in the Elgato settings, but it's delayed, so it's not really
Oh, okay.
preferable.
I
So
got you.
usually I just play without sound, and that's the case for all of our live streams too. I can't hear what's going on in the game.
Damn.
Yeah. If I had my 360 and stuff hooked up to a TV, then yeah, I would be playing it with the sound on, but
Yeah.
because of how everything is set up right at this minute, it's just I can't hear anything. So
Right.
it's weird, but
Well, damn.
But I guess that's a testament because I don't really need to play Asylum with sound on, and I already know what's gonna happen. Oh, that was a close
That
one.
was really close. I was like, uh-oh, this guy just pulled out a line launcher. That was the
You
most
can
British thing I've ever seen.
you can quick scope him with the batarangs, but I don't really find that helpful. Like whenever I
Yeah.
try and do it, it usually misses, and I don't know how it does that, but it just does. So
I don't know, the quick fire system in this game is really finicky, so I always
I always
just
pull the
aim it.
batarang out. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like that's the the best way to go about it. But as far as, since we were talking about this sequence in particular, this is still one of my favorite. This is one of those times where it's just like I can't really see or hear him until the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Like it still really holds up. Like after all these years, like
Absolutely.
there's a lot of it that is still pretty intense going through it, and even near the end too. I find like this part
Yeah.
specifically.
This part's great.
Yeah.
It's like Jaws or something.
When you played this the first time, were you absolutely just terrified going through it?
So freaked out. And I had sound on.
Yeah.
So I had that benefit.
Oh,
I still was freaked out.
I had sound on too as a kid, and sure fucking terrifying me.
Yeah. This part especially, I was like, "Oh my god, he's gonna kill me!"
Oh yeah. I've already told this on stream, but the first time I played through this, well, a couple things happened. I didn't have subtitles the first time I played this, so I didn't know that you were supposed to not run on the boards. So right as I ran on the boards the first time, I immediately got sunk into the water, and that terrified the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And this part was so intense and so terrifying to my 10-year-old self.
You pissed yourself, didn't you?
I pissed myself. It was
Wow.
that scary.
Wow.
Killer Croc's a creepy motherfucker in this game.
He is.
So, I mean, can you blame me? I was a child.
No.
So.
No. He's explicitly in the beginning says, "I'll rip you apart and eat your bones." So, I don't know. When I heard that line, I was like just anticipating the boss fight.
That frame, that look of him alone gives people nightmares. So
yeah, I don't care what anybody says. This is the scariest I think he's ever looked.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And anyone that says Arkham Knight is just downright bad because
Arkham
he
Knight
doesn't look scary. He looks like a freaking. He looks like my 600-pound life times
I know.
10.
Literally, he's just a fat piece of shit in that game.
Yep. What a way to put it.
You know what I think of when I see Arkham Knight?
He's not a
Killer Croc?
crocodile. He's a whale, dude.
He's basically Brendan Fraser as Killer Croc.
Oh my god.
I think of the Blob from X-Men.
Oh god. I can absolutely agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there's the last guy.
There's one. I know, I was weird. I was just like, there's got to be one more guy, right?
That's probably how Batman views this. He'll take a bunch of people out, and he's like, I swear that... Oh, there he is. There's one.
There it comes. Barbara, call me later. I'm almost at the Batcave.
I'm trying to get hammered in the Batcaves.
Trying to get shit-faced in the Batcave.
Let me enjoy this night before it goes even worse. Where's my bat juice, baby? What do you think Batman's preferred drink of choice is in this universe?
In this universe specifically?
Yeah.
Good question. I feel like Batman would be like a very straight liquor person. I don't think he'd be a very he's not a really mixed drink guy. Maybe maybe like whiskey or something.
Interesting.
The process is slow, difficult, and doesn't produce much antidote.
Because I mean, generally in the comics, the thing that I've gotten the most is that he doesn't really consume alcohol ever.
No.
I need to run some more tests to be sure.
Well, let's just say he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, this Batman. Yeah, after Arkham City, I'd be pounding drinks back just to forget what happened. Yeah, I think that was a huge thing. Or it's like when he's at a banquet or something like that, he'll pretend he's drinking something like instead of drinking like champagne or whatever, he'll put like ginger ale. Yeah. So
I'm fine.
it's all an illusion.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, talk about being a good liar. I thought I was a good liar. Damn, he's fooling everybody.
Oh yeah.
He's literally me when I was 9 years old. I'm like, my life is terrible. 10 apple juices later.
Yeah, literally.
I used to put them
now
in the
we
whiskey
now we
glasses.
get the best fucking upgrade in this entire game.
The best upgrade that never makes a return, which
That's
makes
such a
sense,
that's
but
such a goddamn shame. But
I know
yeah,
it's
it
awesome.
makes sense.
It's such an awesome another reason to love Arkham Asylum.
I mean, look at this. It's that strong to where Batman can rip fucking walls apart like they're nothing. Those are made out of like stone and concrete and stuff, and Batman's just like, you know what? Fuck this wall. I'm gonna just pull it down. We thought Brave and the Bold Batman was like an OP motherfucker, but this guy's like
I
ripping
mean,
down walls.
that's a
and
that's
shit.
a matchup I've never heard of. Is Brave and the Bold Batman versus Arkham Batman?
Who would win?
Oh God, that's a hard one. Because I mean, look, let's face it, Arkham Batman is pretty unstoppable. Till you get to Suicide Squad, but we don't count. Yeah, clone shit game. um, but Brave and the Bold Batman is honestly the least talked about, most underrated modern version of the character. So
and he
he
predates
has
this Batman by like a year.
yes, he does, and he was a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Bro literally went back to medieval times and was a knight and was goaded while doing it.
Mm-hmm. That dude
Oh,
picked a fucking one-on-one fight with Darkseid of all people.
he did. I'd love to see Arkham Batman in like those more fantastical situations.
Yeah.
Because we know that stuff exists. It's just never got to see that shit, man. It
No.
brings a tear to my eye. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe with Roger Craig Smith. We'll see that.
Yeah, maybe.
If anything gets picked up after this VR that could potentially be a fiasco, who knows?
Instead we got
Yeah.
God, sorry, I'm feeling under the weather a little bit, but
We got Kevin Cloneroy in fucking Suicide Squad.
Kevin Clone. I like that.
I wonder when he's coming back. Like, probably the last season, but
So you're about to see the one thing I was hoping I was not trying to do this whole playthrough.
do you collect a Riddler trick? I
I was avoiding it the whole fucking game, and then all of a sudden, I didn't see the prompt to pick up the interview tape. I was
Yeah.
trying to
didn't see it
run
either.
to the door, and then all of a sudden the screen popped up. I'm like, wait, what's happening? It's like, oh, it's an interview tape. Son of a fucking bitch! Shit.
Damn. Well, you know what we're gonna have to do now? We're gonna have to restart. Guys, we'll see you all in part 1
Oh,
of
God.
Batman Arkham Asylum, the playthrough.
You just played through
Part
this game
2.
like, damn, I played enough Arkham this year. I'm ready for a
I know.
fucking break.
I know. Next year we won't do any intensive treatment and we'll just do another podcast for an
Oh no,
entire year.
no, you're gonna be in charge of the streams and everything, so
Okay. And I'm most excited to see what kind of ITTVs we can get out when we get this new gameplay stuff for Arkham Shadow this
Yeah,
month,
it's,
guys.
yeah, at the time of this recording, we're less than a week away from Gamescom, so
Yes.
we're definitely getting our Arkham Shadow gameplay. Hopefully it's good.
I really hope so. The stills looked good, but
Yeah.
you know, that's just stills. We'll see what happens.
Also, I think those are like pre-rendered stills, so they weren't like,
Yeah.
it was basically just an idea of what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
God, I want to play this game so bad. So I think part of it is because last night I was sifting through Facebook Reels and I came across that old Dark Knight promotional interview of Harvey Dent.
oh yeah,
And I'm like, God, we really grew up in the best time ever. Like
we did.
we had that shit coming out when we were little kids, and then this game came out the next year, and it just, I don't know, seeing that interview as like promotion, I'm like, firstly, they don't do it like they used to. They don't make them like they used to.
No.
Like that's time and effort right there. And the great part is that they didn't need to do it. But we'll
No.
talk more about that in the next part.
I guess so, yeah. So stay tuned for our next part of Arkham Asylum. Stay locked up, everyone.
Bye.